Around 90 people entered the tournament, which was played in a round robin format down to the last 16. All games are 11 up. We've now reached the quarter-final stage. Already through to the quarter-finals is Alan France from Stoke, who just defeated Dave Jackson. Another quarter-final on the green at the moment there is Ross Dunkley from Selly Park, who's playing Chadmore's Lynn Pritchett. Third quarter-finalist there, Keith McHugh from Rochdale versus Hyde's Jack Hargreaves. And the last of the quarter-finals here you see Whitefield's Gary Ellis versus Peter Dunkley from Sally Park. Once again, excellent conditions to play bowls. The green is superb, the weather is great. Joining me up here is a gentleman who's just got beaten last 16, Gareth Gwillam. Good morning, Gareth.
Yeah, good morning, Mel. Nice to be here. Sun on your back. Can't beat it.
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? And the condition of the green this year is excellent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like playing on a putting green. Yeah. It's as good a standard as that.
So, you're looking here, young Jack and Alan. Jack's played very well this morning. He put out Graham Wilson earlier. Who did you fancy in this game?
I don't think there'll be any surprise. I do fancy Jack Hargreaves quite strong. I think Alan fancy a bit of a shock package in the semi-finals. Having said that, he beat Dave Jackson 11-6 in the last 8, and Dave's got proven form on the green, so could go either way, I suppose.
Well, France's it's first time here as well, Alan France.
Yeah, and these greens take some getting used to. Like nothing you play on at home. And he's got to give this a real chance. And he's just off the bias. Jack coming for 2.
Jack, of course, did well last year in the main tournament here, didn't he?
He does. He plays these greens very well, and he's not short of self-confidence either, which I also like. Yeah, it's a perfect start. 2 to Hargreaves. It'll be interesting to see where he goes with this Jack now. Because if I were playing that one, I'd be tempted to go a distance, but Jack's played about a 25-yard mark all day. And he's doing the same again.
This is where he had success against Graham earlier.
And it's also a mark Gary Ellis plays. He plays it a bit deeper. He doesn't peg until the last yard, and then it turns at a right angle.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Also, I must remember this is a round robin competition, the group of death that Jack Hargreaves qualified in, isn't it?
It's another very good lead.
He came through a group with the likes of Tideswell, Chris Brown, Callum Wright, Matt Kelly Wally. So he's got the semi-final the hard way, is he?
So he's not had an easy route through.
Yeah.
Alan's played a good ball there, going out of a miss, but he's took the Jack. He's laying.
Get the other one, last one up, Jack.
Still fancy Jack to lick this on this mark. Give it as much land as you want, really.
Well, even if he can get on his own, and he needs to.
No, needs a clear. Winner with a miss.
It's a bit dangerous lie for Alan now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Gareth,
but you can give it a bit of land. It will peg as much as you want at the death if you're a lamp. Just throw this peg. Brave thing to do on these greens. Not easy to work out. He seems to have done a good job of it. He's just short, I think.
Oh,
perfect route.
Good effort and a good end. 2-1 to Hargreaves. The other semi-finals just commenced as well. Another surprise package on the green. Ross Dunkley from Sally Park and Gary Ellis. And we'll go back to that game in a moment. We'll stick with France and Hargreaves. If you heard a bit of a noise then, it was Ellis knocking the Jack off first then.
It's a lethal weapon in bowls, and Ellis really does have that weapon. So it could be 2-0 down, it's 0-0. At 11 up, that's massive.
Well, left-hander Alan France is back trying to get across the green to where he had the success in the quarter-final with Dave Jackson, isn't it, Gareth?
Well, I've not really watched any of Alan's games, so I'm not too certain what marks he's been playing, but it's a weird mark, this finger peg. Anything to back, it just won't have it. You can easily anything short and narrow just whips. He's got Jack there, he's got him short and narrow.
It's important to reach everywhere, really, isn't it, Gareth, on here?
Yeah, It's strange. This first thing this morning, the greens were running quite well, and then as the day goes on and the sun dries out, it just seems to get heavier and heavier. Quite a bit of room here, Jack. He's about 5 or 6 feet in his last.
You like that, Jack? Slams the mat down. Looked like he set it off all right, Gareth.
Yeah, it looks on a route.
You heard a few noises, we got a few golf buggies going past here. Didn't hit you, Gareth, did it? You was all right then?
No, I just missed.
You can make a claim anyway.
It looks to be going in there, I don't know, actually. I just failed that, Jax. He's had 4 feet of room there. It's a bad ball if he's not got one.
Pulled up quick. Oh, France looks
Body language says Alan France is in. Jack shouts for pegs, he has another look.
yeah, just waiting for the referee.
Ross Dunkley's kicked off well in the other game. He laid 2-2 ends running. Let's see what happens here.
You probably not seen much of Ross, will you?
No, he's with him being me being from the Manchester area and him being from the Midlands. It's one of them, you don't see these players, but I was speaking to him the other night, we made a drink, and he said, you know, he's won quite a lot of comps locally and he's only just started playing on the circuit, and he's already a winner this year and
Sure.
qualify for this competition.
He beat me in the final to qualify for it.
Well, there
The
you go.
Cridley tournament, played excellent. No complaints at all.
And what score was that game?
21-17 he played in the final
Sounds
and
like a good game then.
played excellent.
It's not a green I've ever played, that Cradley.
It's pronounced Cridley, by the way.
Cradley, apologies.
Mandy Paget would be most upset with that. It was one to Jack.
Yeah, Alan France's body language said otherwise, but one to Jack and he's back on this big swinging front peg mark. And this looks a little bit short and narrow to me, it's a bad lead. I don't think they've kicked off particularly well either, these pair, if I'm honest, Alan France and Jack. He's got Alan Narrows. He'll win it, but it's not on the road. Still quite a bit of room. 5 feet in his last. And this is the route. Has he reached?
It's labouring a bit.
Just enough. Won it.
Stopped it.
Won it!
Yeah, that's
Referee,
all.
yeah.
Last one up.
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks, this gentleman here was refereeing Waterloo final. Slightly different attire today.
Yeah, slightly better climate. Oh, it looks to be narrow again to me. I don't think he can win. Never made it. Still only one, in my opinion.
Yeah. And on to Jack.
I'll be going back finger peg.
It's 4-1 to Hargreaves. This is where he played very well, Jack, against Graham, didn't he? Just swinging off that bank.
Yeah. It's just dragged the touch, that's a yard short. Bit of room. He's not took advantage so far onto some slightly less than brilliant leads. And same again, he's short. Jack's having a lot of second balls with no pressure. He's already in, playing for another.
Just after reach.
Corrected slightly, but still room. It's a yard in his last.
Another game, Ross Dunkley just got another 2. Leads to Gary Ellis, 4-0.
Well, looks to be the winner going in here from Owen.
That's a good bowl.
Yeah, big ball that. The game was getting away from him. If he'd gone 2 down there, 6-1 at 11 up, it's a long way back, but as it stands, 2-4. Jack in hand, he's well in the game.
Done well, Alan France, really, because it's the first time he's been here, and just to tell you a little story, is that a friend of his phoned him up on Thursday in Stoke-on-Trent, and he said, no, he's gone to Portugal. That's when he decided to come along.
Very
last
spontaneous.
Person, yeah, last person to enter it.
Yeah, he's had a
And he
great start.
finds himself in the semi-final.
How did he go in the pairs? Is he in that as well?
No, he's not qualified in the pairs. I don't know if he is in it or not.
Well, he's played the jack now towards the scoreboards, and I think this is the most difficult part of the green. A lot of humps and hollows to ride, and it just finishes at the death.
And he's just playing behind the Ellis and Dunkley game.
Alan's probably played about a 5 foot lead, but it isn't as bad as it would be in other areas of the green. He's in at the minute, going for 2. Just needs to pass Jack's ball for a real good. Looks pretty decent to me with a miss. Yeah, good balls on the mark.
And while we were watching that, Ross Dunkley just scored another 2, so he leads Ellis 6-0, 3-2. What a start that game.
One Jack's had a look at it there, that was going out, that ball. So from going to 4 across, he now leads 5-2.
Jack's just going to wait for Gary to complete the end. No, he's not.
I think he's playing here. If he gets in, he's back on his swinging finger and thumb round pegs. That's a reasonable lead, this is Jack's. It's got about 2 feet past. Interesting today, all the players who've got to the later stages, not one of them are playing corners. I mean, they're all playing short to medium length mark.
What do you think of the corners on here, Gary? I think they're difficult.
I think if you can get it in your head that you've got to reach against the jack, they're not as difficult as maybe some of these short to medium length marks. But yeah, they're certainly not easy.
And you've been getting a lot of practice in with your dad here, don't you?
Yep, sending a lot of balls this week. Felt the benefit until today, but keeping a few plays. He did play very well on some difficult marks against me. And he arguably should have beat Jack in the last round. He had 8-4 and 9-7 in front, and then just played a couple of loose ends towards the back end of the game.
And Jack's just indicated it's 1 Alan and us.
Yeah, on the reaching it.
Yeah, played at it.
Big ball again, but he's missed.
Watching it.
No, he's missed.
Over the top.
He was massively in control now. Jack 6-2 up. I would imagine he'll be going finger peg up across the middle of the green.
And the other gamer, Gary Ellis, has stopped the rot, as it were. Just got in, got 1. What do you think of this 11 up format then, Gareth?
Well, I'd say it makes the tournament a little less predictable. I do think, without any disrespect, lesser players will beat better players over a shorter format of the game. But they've got to fit a schedule in. People want to come in and send a lot of balls, so they've introduced this pairs, which gives the people an extra 4 or 5 games over the week, and they've got to fit them both in today. So I don't think they had much option. I think if you speak to players, a lot of them would rather play 21 up than 11, especially the better players.
Good leader, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack's played a very good lead. Alan's short. He's probably locked it for himself. He was intending to strike with his next ball.
As you're saying, be over in a flash. Ross has just got in against Gary again. It's 7-1. So.
Yeah, 2 quite one-sided games at the minute. Jack's played definitely 1, possibly 2 at 6-2 in front, and yeah, Ross is massively in control at 7-1 with a good lead on. Alan Francis played a fantastic ball there. I don't know if he's run the jack too far. Oh, what a great ball that is. So
he
looking
needed
at
that.
8-2, 3-6, good lead now, and he's back in the game.
He was a long way down in the quarter-final against Dave Jackson, came back. Very experienced player, Alan, isn't it?
Yeah, been around a long time. I don't think he's been in too many semi-finals in recent years.
Yeah. He's going a little bit further this time.
Yeah, he's played his finger. One peg for the right-hander, and it's that awkward part of the green where there is a bit of finish. There's not many parts like that. He's caught himself out there. He's played 5 feet past the jack.
Coming off some of, I mean, there's more than 1 crown on this green, isn't there, Gareth?
Yeah, there's several, yeah.
You know, there's some marks which actually suit a left-hander, really. I couldn't find one.
Yeah, I'm sure The left-handers could get the right-hander off the road in quite a few areas at green.
It works
It's a
both
very
ways.
punishing green for land in places. Well, Allen, agonisingly short that. Another big ball and he's just failed to lick it. So Jack's got a chance of two here, but he'll be cautious not to knock Allen in. Nice plays. Very good ball there, just off the roll, but looks like he might have just counted two. And that's what wins your games in this game. You've got to get your twos when you get the opportunity.
Well, it's 8-3 to Jack Hargreaves now.
Yep.
Long way back for Alan.
Yeah, it's going to be tough from here. He's got to win this end and then play some good leads. That's what he's failed to do so far. He's not played a good lead. Not put Jack under pressure against the Jack. And Jack's played a good one there. A bit just at the side though. As long as Alan reaches, there's always a chance of propping that or the Jack. It's a nice pace of Alan's.
Unlucky again.
Yeah. The right ball. It gives him the option now running the Jack for two if Jack doesn't get another.
Very hard just playing through as well, Gareth, isn't it?
It's very difficult
try
to
and
judge. But Jack's given that chance now. He's only one down. He's got to reach. Jack or ball for two. That's the ball I'd be playing. He might feel like he wants to strike, I don't know. He's been played with some sort of control weight here.
well, he's watching it. Oh,
Well, when we talk about slices of luck, that could have been massive. He's actually changed his peg there. He's gone a right-hander finger peg.
well,
Come off that short
unfortunate.
ball. Yeah, sickening them, aren't they? Sickening.
You just have to take him on the chin, Gareth.
I think he needs to walk at length now, and I think he needs to take Jack a distance because Jack's playing well on a medium to short length all over the green.
Well, he's trying a different part of the green, yeah.
Yep, I think his plan is if he wins this end, he's going in corners. It's time for a plan B. But he needs to lead. That's what he's failed to do so far. Well,
Looks alright.
yeah, it's not a bad lead at all. That. Let's see how Jack responds now when someone's led a good ball against him.
At the same time, Dunkley has just beat a real good bowler, Gary Ellis,
Well,
and Jack's done the same.
faultless that. Brilliant ball. He's going to have to reach again now, Alan. He's got that option, taking the ball out for two. There's nothing to wing in off this time. So he's going to have to play the right roll on the right land.
Has he reached?
He's tried to beat it with a dead and just needs to play with some pace there. Surprised. That's the ball Alan was probably trying to play. Very brave ball, but I think it's 1 in 1 out. He'll leave the score at 9-4.
9-4. Just going to have a quick switch over to the game where there's a major shock on the cards.
Well,
Ross Dunkley leads Gary Ellis 9-2.
yeah, Gary Ellis. What has he won it the previous 2 years, the main tournament here?
Main tournament.
He looks pretty unbeatable on the greens generally, but this Ross must have played marvellous to be this score in front.
He's played very well all day. I was talking to Ross before and he said how much he likes the green. It's just made for him. He likes some of these short marks that he's...
Yeah. I don't know who's in here. Right? Gary went in the back of his ball, but they're both about 18 inch off. No.
Just indicates Gary's in his first now. Be careful with his second ball.
The one thing about Gary Ellis is even though he's 9-2 down, he'll still be trying his socks off. I think he's got the best temperament in the game of bowls.
I think...
And that's a
what a
marvellous
ball.
ball, that is. So all of a sudden, 4-9, Jack in hand, you never know. I'd never write Gary off. Never.
I think Gary Ellis is like the ultimate professional, isn't he? We see me. This is the fourth time I've been to Portugal. Every morning Gary's up here at the 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Practice.
Yeah. Well, he takes it very serious. He's just addicted to winning, and he's not done a bad job of it in recent years, has he?
No.
Especially this season. He's had a marvellous year. I mean, he's come here. He's just won the Champion of Champions. Did he win the George Masters, is it called?
He did. He won the George Saturday.
And that's
as well.
probably the fourth time in 6 years, someone tells me.
I think he'd lost one game in 26 before the weekend
Well, yeah.
on the green.
And he's playing at the very top of the top level. You know, it's some record in this game. But it's looking like it's going to be 2, because that's not a good lead. And at 9-2, Ross has got a chance to really turn the screw here.
I think if Ellis keeps at it, he'll make a good play, won't he?
Yeah, it's another real ball. But I've been impressed with what I've seen from this Ross Dunkley. Not seen him bowl before this week.
And he just got into the Warwick Worcester County team, I think, this season, and you know, he's done well.
A big ball, this has got to beat it, and he has done in typical Ellis fashion, really.
He needed that, didn't he?
Ross has got the game shot now, though. If he can just play with a little bit of weight, bowl or jack for game. It don't look a long way off to me.
No, he's watching
Doesn't
it.
look a long way off at all. What a great
he's done
ball.
it.
That's game
Well,
over.
what a ball for game. Well, what a shot there. 11-4, tournament favourite out. And Ross is, he deserves the victory, isn't he? He's played excellent.
Yep. His first opportunity, he's given him one sniff at game, and he's played a real ball. That's just running that ball and jack.
As you say, 11 up can always be a few upsets.
Well, to be honest, I think at 21 up he'd have won that game the way we're playing, Ross Dunkley, and I think he'd have won it comfortable.
So his first visit here, and he's found himself in the final of the Tyler Bowles Trophy.
Yep. And meanwhile, Alan France is making a little comeback. It's 5-9. He's lay 1, and he's now lay 2, and the 2 good balls. Jack was 6 feet past with his first. What's he going to do here? He might try and play the runner himself for a game. He might just try and run this Jack for 2 and come off the green now. He's not far off. Oh. Just robbed it. That little flick on that front ball just robbed it, but I think he's saved one. 6-9.
Well, I'm still having a look at it.
Yeah, 1. So he's still in the game now.
I think he's going to go probably across the green. He'll try the mark he had Dave Jackson on, I would think.
No, he's going a bit of distance. That's what I'd be tempted to do that with Jack. Needs a lead.
Of course, you've seen a lot of Jack. He's
No, he's a very good player.
great
Jack.
prospect, isn't he? That's a good
He's
player.
improved at a rapid rate. Broke through this year, winning the Isle of Man June Festival, beating Graham Wilson, arguably the game's #1, up there with Ellis, 21-20 in the final, I believe. Alan's played a poor lead. Played too many poor leads for me, Alan. He'll be disappointed when he comes off the green, because
It's been the difference in the game, isn't it?
yeah, very much so.
He needs to play close ball there. Jack needs 2 to reach the final.
Yeah. It's an awkward ball if you're in 2 minds. You know you've got to reach, because you could give yourself a chance of propping the ball or jack, but you can't go too far through. Always give it a real chance. What a great ball that is. It's a great ball that is. And that keeps the game alive for him. He's lay 7-9. And he knows if he can just get them leads going, he can still win this game. Well, Jack certainly reached up at him. See what he can disturb. No. Just off the roll, just to back. Oh, 7-9. All of a sudden it's interesting again, this game.
2 good ends. That's all there's Alan we need. He did it against Dave Jackson as well.
Yep. And Dave Jackson would have been a lot of people's favourite to win this today, along with Gary Ellis. Proven form on these greens. So, I think he's going to come to this. I think he's going to come his finger peg, right under his thumb peg.
I mean, Gary Ellis will be starting as favourite for the Oceanic Masters again. Yeah, do you think a defeat like that would bother Gary?
Well, I played him in the Greater Manchester Merit this year. Won 21-2. I've then played him twice since, and he's just annihilated me. So I don't think anything affects him. I just think he's got a fantastic temperament. He'll come off the green and know himself he can improve from that.
Yeah.
And he always gives his opponent credit. Ross Dunkley's played well. It's another poor lead from Alan.
That's all that.
2 yards short again, and he's putting himself under pressure every time. His second ball now, he knows he's got to play a good one, or Jack's going to get up for game.
Can he again?
Well, it certainly looks further. It looks a nice pace. I don't know if it's on road. It's just got a bit to back, but it's won it. It's not a bad ball on the mark. Jack was probably 18 inches short and off the road with his first. He looks short to me, Jack, here. Yeah, 1 to Alan France. 8-9.
Jack's going to be disappointed with that.
He's coming back in ones. He's doing it the hard way, Alan. He's playing a lot of good second balls and poor first balls. And that was a poor end from Jack, really. He's going to go back into this corner. He's playing finger peg.
This is when he needs a lead now, isn't it?
Massively, yeah. Well, Jack will know he should probably be off, could probably be off the green by now, because Howard hasn't probably played to the standard he can, but just needs to reach with this lead. He just keeps playing this 4 foot 2 yards short.
He seems to like this one. He's following it up.
Yeah, it's an improvement, but it's still that yard short. Seems to can't quite get his leads away. Jack's too far for me. Well, it's a good one.
Yeah,
it's only got 18 inch past or so. It just drags right at the finish up that hill, just up that bank.
Is this the fourth end running that Alan's got to play?
He keeps putting himself under this pressure, and again he's got to reach. He's been 2 minds to reach and play one. Certainly further from hand. He seems to have really sent this one. This is where it drags up that hill. Well, I think he's just gone out, but there's people a lot nearer than me that'll tell him.
Just fancy you as Jack.
Yeah. He's got a chance for game, but he'll be a bit worried about nudging that Jack and putting Alan in. I won't be surprised if he played short, but he hasn't. He's certainly not played short. Oof, might have just flopped in for another, might be game over that.
It's fell the right way for Jack, as he said, Gareth.
Yeah, from where I'm stood up here it looks like 2, but Alan's not kicked him in. So, body language says Alan likes his own, but he did that early on in game when Jack was in. So
Yeah, I
we'll see.
just heard Alan say to Jack, I think it's just the one.
I think some players try that and they hope the other man will just agree with them and kick him in. We always have a slight bias to our own.
That's right. Alan's having another look, just waiting for the referees to arrive.
Just from up here it just looks like Jack's into me.
Shouldn't these referees have blazers on, Gareth? They're breaking the rules today.
Looking very scruffy. Not as well dressed as me.
No. Oh, you're immaculate, Gareth, didn't you?
Alan was right, just the one. So still game on. Well, now it's Jack who needs a lead, and to be fair he has played quite a lot of tidy leads, Jack, and I expect him to play one here at this vital stage. He's played his favoured mark, one peg across the middle, not quite as much whip in this one though, not quite played it far enough. Right, it looks to be coming nice, so it's just a touch narrow. It's a good ball, it's only 15 inch past.
Alan's got a sighting of it.
Yeah. It's not an overly difficult mark. In the great scheme of things on this green, this is one of the easier marks. Well, it's certainly on a road, it's too far, but
That's unfortunate.
yeah, it's just not quite gone with it, and Jack's in. And now it probably looks a lot more awkward from that for Alan.
Jack has got to be careful here, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's one of them marks, you can give it a bit of land and he'll probably err on the side of caution, which he has. It'll just swing now for him, but he's just short. But it's another ball in the way now. I can't see how Alan can actually beat it playing. He's going to have to play up, try and prop his own, or take Jack's out for 2. That's the ball I play.
That's right, he goes to 2-shot really, isn't it?
He looks very
got?
Just not played with enough pace again. He's done that a couple of times in the game. It's the right ball, just not enough pace to get it out.
Well, that was unlucky, but there's Jack, who's through to the final now to meet Ross Dunkley.
It's going to be a good final. I don't know who I fancy. Who do you fancy?
I mean, Jack has played really well all day. I think winning the toss can be important in this in the
11
final.
up definitely. I mean, Ross Dunkley's got a flyer against Ellis. He's gone 6-0 up, and Ellis struck him off when he lay 2 first end.
And
So
he
that could have been 8-0.
He did the same in the quarterfinals against Lynn Pritchard. He won the toss and across the middle, 6-0 up.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting, but
It'll be interesting to see what the bookies have the prices. I think they'll make Jack favourite, but I'm not so sure he's favourite. I think I fancy Ross after him beating Ellis at school. But we'll see.
there's Ross there under the umbrella, getting a bit of shade for the final. Joining me up here, hot-footed it from the green side, Lynn Pritchard. Hi, Lynn.
Hello, Mel.
Just be careful of the golf buggies coming past.
Yeah, I'm gonna get run over.
So, this is the first end. You played Ross early, you played very well against you, didn't you?
Yeah, Ross put me out in the quarter-final. Got off to a perfect start against myself, 7-0, and as we all know, with 11 up, you can't do that. And he did exactly the same in the semi-final against Gary Ellis, 6-0 against Gary. And
it is a 11 up format. It's really got to be out the traps quick.
yeah, absolutely.
And as you just said, Ross, he got off to a good start against you in the quarter final, then 6-0 up with Gary. First end here, won the toss, just what he wanted, 2-0 down against Jack.
Yeah, and he got onto his mark straight away, mark across the middle of the green, and he played very well. And he'd be disappointed to get 2 down, but Jack's had a really good bowl here.
Jack's played well all day, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. In the semi-final, it was a very good game. With I'm sure viewers saw against Alan France. And Jack just kept Alan to ones and probably just won in the game in the end. That.
Of course, he beat Graham Wilson in last 16 as well.
Yeah.
It takes some doing, because Graham's obviously got a lot of experience on it. Yeah, Ross just played at that. One more to Jack. Good start, 3-0 after 2 ends. How do you think the game's going to go then, Lynn?
Oh, I think Jack has took an early lead. I think Ross needs to get in this end really, Mel. I mean, if Jack counts here 4 or 5-0, it's hard work then. I think he's let Ross in here. This looks to be going up a bit short. No, wrong. Run on a bit.
I'd like a few that short.
Yeah. Green seems to have speeded up a bit, Mel. I don't know if the other players have thought the same, but I found in my quarter-final game the green did seem to speed up a bit. Judging by his first, he's got another one here as Jack. 2 fair bowls there. And Ross won't be short.
Now they just come off these banks and
They do, yeah. I think he's,
got another
he's
side.
too big. Yeah, 2.
more to Jack. 5-0. Of course, the winner of this final gets another holiday.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first prize of the Tyler Bowles vouchers as well. It's well worth winning.
Absolutely.
Holiday and the vouchers, it's probably the equivalent of £1,000.
Yeah. Ensures whoever wins can come back to this lovely resort again next year. All being well.
I'll come back anytime. Now what's Ross doing here? Give it a chance. Just crept in.
And this is the mark that Jack played Alan France on and played it very, very tidy. They really come back on the finger peg there. And Ross is line 1. Does need to make a 2 here, Mel.
Yeah, after it. Just fell short.
Yeah.
think he'll just be happy to have a jack in hand now. 5-1 down. Seems to be going across to the start. One would presume whether he's had his success all day.
Yeah, he's played his mark across the middle very well.
And of course, Ross will be playing in the Oceanic Masters later in the week as well, having won the Cridley event, which Tony Paget Memorial qualifying for him. All these games are going to give him a bit of experience and really improve his chances tremendously.
Yeah, it's his good ball there from Jack.
Ross needs to play the same ball.
Jack's got a yard to count another here. Yeah, it's not easy, Mel, is it? First time visit for Ross, as you say, winning the Cridley Open, defeating your good self in the final. You know, and he's out here this week playing a lot of players who have been here and got quite a bit of knowledge on the green now. You know, these players who've been here for the last sort of 3 years or so. It's a bit of green knowledge on a green like this goes a long way, doesn't it, Mel?
The TV pictures don't really show how hard it is, and when there's more than one crown on the green. And that hand there, Ross was lucky really. He's got away with Jack, bad ball of Jack, just the one. That's 6-1 in 11 up. He's halfway home.
Yeah. It's a fair lead as well here from Jack. Yeah, good ball. Probably just 6 inches at the back. Ross has nearly beat it. Well,
great response that.
Yeah, Jack's just checking with the referee. Who's in? Yeah, Ross. Referee just confirmed Ross's bowl's just gone in there. Well, Jack's watching it. Well, what a good effort. Yeah. Ross is line
great
one.
End of bowls, isn't it?
Yeah, superb. Yeah, I think Ross is just happy to have the one. A bit fraught with danger, really, if he was up. 2-6. Ross Dunkley leads out. No room for error now, Mel, is there?
No.
He's really got to nail these leads. I think it's by far the hottest day of the week up to now, Mel. There's not too much breeze. It must be probably about 90 degrees out here.
It's really is sweltering.
Just a yard and a half on the side there, but too much room, I think, for Jack.
Well, he's not short.
No. Gone out. Gone a long way, that ball.
Ross must improve.
Yeah, he's better road. But he's not short, I don't think.
Well, after an end lot they've just had, and now the nearest ball's 2-yarder.
Yeah.
That's the nature of the green.
That's how the green is, yeah.
And Jack's not
certain to beat
this
ball, Mel. Oh, he's just fell in.
Well, young Jack was very fortunate there.
Some of the views on surrounds on the green really is a superb setting. No better place to play bowls. And anybody who hasn't made the trip out here to Portugal, highly recommend that they do so.
I think it's our 4th or 5th, and had a great time every time, haven't
Yeah, we have. I mean,
we? Win or lose.
We were fortunate to be invited the first year in the March, and we've come every year since, haven't we, Mel? It really is an annual treat. Back to the bowls. And Jack's 6 inch short there. Line 1 minute. Just
I'm not
give,
sure if he's made another
I
there.
think it's just give up from
Oh,
our angle.
Ross has
isn't it?
played at it. He's watching it.
What a good
Well,
ball. Left himself
Might,
two. Yeah, good ball there from Ross Dunkley.
what a difference a ball can make.
Yep, absolutely.
He was potentially being 9-2 there if it was a double for Jack, and now 4-7.
Yeah, and he'll play thumb peg across the middle of the green, where he played it so well against Gary Ellis in the semi-final.
It's actually similar sort of a length in the market. He won the Tony Paget Memorial on, playing just across the middle, and he did that all day against everybody.
Not leading quite as well in the final though, Mel, at the moment.
Though with the greatest of respect to Mandy Paget, the conditions here are slightly better than Cradley.
Yeah, that's right. Just a tad. Good ball from Jack.
Yeah, good to play.
Very good ball. Nice.
Well, Ross is firing at this.
Yeah, he needs to kill the end, really. Just the bowl, he's probably not good enough.
Giving Jack a simple one.
Yeah,
Needed the Jack off the green.
he did. He did indeed, yeah. Yeah, there's no danger that Jack's going to count this end.
No, anywhere on the Algar for one.
Yeah. Yeah, 9-4. Lots of people at the start of today, Mel, the 16, were looking at potentially a Gary Ellis, Graham Wilson final, the way the draw lay out, and quite refreshing to see two young stars of the future in the final.
It is, and I think the 11 up, it does give everybody a chance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We've seen it with, particularly with Ross, how he got off to a flyer against Gary Ellis. Whereas the 21 up or 31 up, you expect the cream to come to the top normally. Jack's fell the right way, not sure if he's got him.
It's gone against you.
Yeah.
Referee there has just said fell in. Nothing for short, Ross.
No, he's not short. Can he get Jack's ball? And he has. Yeah.
Well,
What a
and
good
great
ball.
shot, perfect.
Yeah. What a good ball.
He's played a couple of crucial balls.
Yeah.
Last few ends,
Two big
Ross.
shots that.
Back in, 6-8.
Yeah, 6-8.
Man from Sally Park in Birmingham.
Over here with his brother, fellow bowler, Peter Dunkley. Really enjoying this day. Well, you would do when you get to the final, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they've enjoyed the week, first time visit. Got Stuart Meddings, our teammate as well.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the week here, it's not over yet. He likes this one, Ross. Pegged away at the death.
The difference in this game up to now, Mel, that Ross has not been leading quite as well as he has been. And Jack's not really capitalised on it here. Big yard short.
Needs to improve.
My camera position, he looks tight again now. He's too far.
And Jack is in a very difficult position. They're coming over the east of the however many crowns are on this green.
Jack's
Just go
found,
either way.
Jack's found the land here. He's got a weight, he's got perfect ball. Yeah,
Yeah, must
good
win.
ball.
Just the difference in the lead at the moment. Each time Ross
Yeah.
has gone on, Jack's led well. He's had to
That's
play
right.
good balls to keep in the game.
Yeah. And Ross, unfortunately, when he's led out, he's not led as well as he has done in his previous 3 games.
It's 9-6 to Jack Hargreaves. Just too needy for the title.
Perfect pace. Just a yard on the side, Jack's lead bowl. This is better land from Ross.
Can
Just
it make the
kicks
trip?
back.
Just as you're just coming up a bit of a bank, they come over the ground, down, then up at the death.
If Jack can get by.
Can he miss it?
No.
Certainly. Ross is in now. Can he make another 2?
He needs them.
Good
Yeah,
bowls.
good bowls, good 2.
8, 9.
He's playing better to Jack's block at the moment, Mel. If ever there was a point in this game when you needed a lead, now is it?
Before that end now, just heard the bookie say 5 to 1 Ross. That might have changed now, 8, 9. And if anybody took that. It's interesting, it's just his leads that are letting him down. The last 3 times that Jack's led out, Ross has got doubles. Perhaps he should throw the Jack off a little.
Yeah. I thought he nearly had done here, but he was playing a finger peg. Whatever you mark this, you've got to be there. And his perfect land. I'm not so sure about his pace from our position now. He left it. It's a big yard and a half short that there, Mel.
Bad lead again. Ross is just playing so much better to Jack's leads.
Yeah.
And then
well,
Jack left it as well.
He really has now got to put a bowl in.
Jack must be 4 yards short.
Well, Ross is further here. How much further I don't know, but he's a bit further. Well, he'll kick himself really, Mel, Ross, because he could have led to his own Jack.
Jack's only got to miss the count.
Yeah, he's got through the gap, Jack. 10-8. By his own admission, Ross would say, if any, he could have led. Not necessarily saying he'd have won, but it could have been a slightly different game, Mel, couldn't it?
That's right. No, I think Jack's just, he's on 10, 1 to 1, he's just gone somewhere completely different. Trying to catch Ross across the green for white. Just all uphill there.
It is, but if you're moving past the Jack, they can go out, but not a bad lead. Jack's lying on just the base of quite a hill there. Hard to get at.
Ross is watching
Don't
it.
look a bad thing from Ross. That's won it.
It's amazing. I think every end Ross is
Repeatedly,
winning
every end, yeah.
on Jack's leads.
That's right.
And Jack's running this one up, looks a little bit too big.
Yeah, well, if Ross can get a 2 here, and potentially he's back on that thumb mark that he played.
Oh, just stopped, just going up that bank. Ross just shook his head up. Yeah, give up.
Yeah,
We
come on.
needed that. Now they're 9-10
Yeah,
in the final of the Tyler Bowles Trophy. 11 up. This is when he does need a lead.
yeah, and he's going somewhere different. He's
So-
going finger peg.
The last 4 ends that he's Jack led out, Ross has counted. He can't count on his own leads. It's an amazing game, isn't it?
Yeah, never seen
Both of them.
I don't quite like it really, and it hasn't changed on this end either, really, Mel. The yard short.
Yeah. Can he miss it?
Yeah,
No.
the ball.
It's the one for the title at the minute. Ross has got to be there, because we know it's one of the quicker parts of the green if you get past it. And he's running after it.
Yeah, he likes this, Mel. He's better land than what Jack's was. He just needs to run on here, and he's played a reeling, and he has. What a good bowl.
Oh, that's what a pressure ball that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Just what he wanted.
No, it's a big target.
Yeah.
Jack's sure to strike. The danger is he can't take. If he takes his own ball off, it's game.
Yeah, and he'll know that. He's just
Just playing with a bit of pace.
just playing up.
He's watching it.
Oh,
just
might
robbed
have
him.
robbed him that Mel. He watched it hard, Jack. 10 across.
No, and he's just shouting bold rocket. What's his nickname? 10 all. It's been a great final.
Yeah,
Couldn't wish for
superb
any more.
final.
10 all, 11 up final. Now Ross, what are you going to do now? He's going a long way.
Yeah. Finger peg right across the crown. Heavy mark this Mel. I played this in our first game today against Darren Plenderleith, and it really is a very heavy mark. You've got to be there.
He's just finished that yard short. Just hasn't been able to get a lead at all.
No,
No, and Jack's punished it, I think. Has he got in?
if it gets there. No, it's just got in, but it shouldn't count, should it?
Referee said that's won it.
Oh, Ross is further. Put some in this. Needs to be
Can he
stopping
stop?
now. Yeah, it's won it.
It's won it. No.
But that's about 2 feet past. There is room.
It's a lying game.
Yep. Well, Jack's running after this bowl. Not so sure it can get.
Let's give up.
Yeah. Ross Dunkley.
From Selly Park, he's the Tyler Bowls champion here in Portugal. Well, he did it the hard way, Lynn, didn't he?
He did. Yeah. First visit. And he just won 500 Taylor's vouchers and a free holiday back to the Algarve.
There's Stuart Medians there on the green giving his pal congratulations. He'll do anything to go on camera, won't he, Median?
I'm
Well,
pleased
he's
for
done-
Ross.
Yeah, he has. He's done really well.
He beat me, quarter final, played well. Beat Gary Ellis, semi final, played well. And
There's
beat
Gary
Jack.
just congratulating him.
Yeah.
Oh, what a final. I say he did it really hard way, but by constantly beating Jack Leeds and not being able to set one of his own. But we've got to say, the last two ends he's played two excellent second bowls, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. Yeah, deserved winner.
Now we have the final of the random pairs, as it's called, where people are drawn for partners. The final should be very interesting between two young men, Jack Dyson from Yorkshire, who's teamed up with Pottery's Dyson Ferris, against Warwick and Worcester's Ross Dunkley and Laura Doherty from the North Midlands. Joining me here now is someone well known in Portugal, Dave Jackson.
Hi,
Afternoon,
Mel.
David.
Afternoon, Mel. Yeah, welcome to Portugal. A very, very hot Portugal this afternoon, and just getting the game underway.
Could be quite interesting. The two young lads, Jack and Dan, I would suspect to commence as favourites for this. They play very well, don't they?
Yeah, they beat us the other day by 1 point. They got through, and they're obviously a very good pairing, two young lads together. But they're playing the reigning Taylor Bowls champion of 2011. So I mean, he's on a roll. So can he last? I mean, this must be his what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th game today. So we'll see how Ross Dunkley goes on.
Well, he's played really well. I think he loves the green. I was chatting to him earlier. He's just ideal sort of green he likes.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he's played well all day. I mean, the final of the Taylors, I know it's only 11 up, but it was a great game to watch. It really was. I mean, there's some guys missed it today, but it's a really was a good game.
Well, off we go. Final again, 11 up. It's been all the way through the tournament. Laura Doherty leading out. Jack Dyson from Yorkshire, he's done very well, hasn't he? First
I-
time here.
I've been impressed. I know Jack quite well. I mean, I've been impressed how quickly he's picked this green up. I mean, he obviously didn't do so well in the Taylor's comp, but he certainly enjoys this green. He plays it really well for a first timer that's been here.
Yeah, Laura, good chance.
Yeah,
That's won it though.
Yeah, it's just gone in, I think, from here.
Should be fun commentating on doubles, Dave. We don't know who's bowls,
No,
half of them
no,
are.
good bowl, Jack. That's 2 at the moment.
Well, after he started off on the mark that Ross likes, this is where he's been playing all day.
He knows this weight, but left that one short.
Now Dan Ferris, you know, from a
Yeah, Dan comes from a good family of bowlers, doesn't he? With Andy, his dad, and Dean and Mark, and again, he's a lovely lad. It really is a pleasure to talk to. He's mature for his age, he really is, and he's a good player.
A bit bigger lad.
It's just a bit big. Well, I think Dyson and Ferris probably line 2 here at the minute.
Yeah,
And Danny's after this one.
yeah, he likes it. Gonna get another this one. Yeah, good bowls.
Perfect start, 3-0 to Dyson and Ferris. Just what you want, Dave.
Yeah, the Jack leads very well. I mean, he knows the green like the back of his hand now, and he very rarely has a loose bowl.
I was talking to him just before the final. He said he really loved the green. He made a comment like we've all said, if it run, it'd be a hell of a green to play, wouldn't it?
Oh, very much so. I mean, I don't think this green's never going to run now, but it's it suits different people, and if you hit it off straight away with a length, you'll enjoy it. But it's just playing in the surroundings and in the weather. I mean, it really is the way bowls should be played in the summer weathers.
He just in saying how well he's been leading, he promptly drops one about 4 yards short.
Exactly.
That's a stick to playing, Dave.
Yeah.
I must mention Laura as well. She's played really well. I don't think she plays too many bowls, Laura, but she's played well all through this competition.
She has, yeah.
Nowadays being coached by Darren Plenderly.
It's just knocked her up even further now. Sure she'll get another here, Mel. She's not got much to beat.
Well, anywhere in the Algarve for another, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, young Dan. Oh, he's
Got a
following
chance.
this one.
Yeah.
You do run out that corner, Dave, don't you?
Well,
Just over the
yeah,
top.
the jack's about 1.5 yards from the gutter, and anything past the jack there won't stop. It probably is. It finishes in that particular area.
For anybody watching the programme, the jack is behind that bowl on the right of the screen.
He's took some out here, Dan, but I think he's took too much out.
Room for Ross to make another.
Yeah, good ball, Ross.
3 more.
Three across.
Well, I think we might be in the swimming pool a bit earlier today, Dave.
We might, yeah.
3 all after 2 ends.
I've seen over here before, and I've seen her consistently play well over here. I mean, playing with a champion, I mean, she can only encourage her to play good leads. Which she has done. Well, it's the yard over.
Well, now the bowls just drift on a bit in places, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends where the jack finishes there, because there is a crown actually about 3 yards to the left of the jack, and it stops the bowls dead, but it does finish a bit there.
Good reply there from Jack Dyson. I think you like me, Dave. I think we've been here about 4 or 5 times now. This week I think it's been the warmest ever, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean we're in October, and I mean I've been over here playing golf, and we usually come over in October because it's supposed to be just nice weather, not too hot. But it's been red hot this week. I mean, but I'm not complaining. The way the weather is in England, and long may it continue.
Yeah. The guy over there said it's the thermometer in the clubhouse, or outside the clubhouse, says 34 today.
Wow.
Ross is played up at it.
Oh,
Start the bowl. Ross Dunkley's playing with a lot of confidence everywhere.
Oh,
He just seems just to be turning his bowls over. And
well, I'm surprised he didn't connect there and run the jack. You know, he's just playing so well on this green today.
He's had a memorable season. You know, he started off winning the Tony Paget at Cradley, as we call it, not Cradleydale, and he's just gone on from there. Done well for the Warwick Worcester County side and for his club, Sally Park.
Yeah, I know Peter and Ross. I've not come across them very much, but obviously they're good players
What
to
about
pick
that
this
for a
goal.
ball?
Good ball.
Taking 2 out.
Taking 2 out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 out.
Taking out for 4. Well,
3.
3.
What an
It's a
amazing
game of threes.
6-3 after 3
Yeah.
ends. Oh, Jack Dyson leading out again. Just swapping to another side of the green down this corner now. Just seems to like just playing around and over the crown, Jack.
Yeah, he does. His balls are not over big. I think they're about either 2.8 or 2.10s, and he likes to play off the crowns a lot of the time. Yeah, just let a big yard over. Laura, I'd expect Laura to beat this one. Gotta run, gotta get on. Just gone in.
Good ball there.
Oh, good chance here.
Nearly went out.
Yeah. 22-year-old Jack Dyson from Yorkshire. And 18-year-old Dan Ferris from Stoke. Just needs to get on, Dan.
Yeah, Jack saying that, you need a yard.
Oh,
Well, that's,
yeah, well.
that's a doubles bowl for her, isn't it? In off
Yeah.
anything. Came in off, good connection off the side bowl.
Don't touch mine, no.
I think Laura means telling Ross to take something out of his last ball because he was about 2 yards over.
Yeah, it was on his way to
And
the Costa
now
del
he's left
Sol, I
it.
think that one.
Yeah, left that one short.
Well, threes have stopped anyway. Don't
Yeah, 4-6. Laura
4-6.
to lead out. Having a run with Ross. I think Ross would like her to go on marks he's been playing this morning. Which she is doing on a mark that Ross knows quite well.
It's important in doubles to sort of communicate, isn't it? You
Oh,
know,
very
sort of
much so, Mel.
At the
Yeah.
same time, it's, you know, obviously any doubles I've played in, whoever's led, I always say, well, you go where you want to go and the partner has to follow, don't you?
Yeah, she's played one here as well. Well, yard short.
Jack's just stopped in, but still got a yard around.
I've noticed this year, Mel, that this green this week, it's certainly quicker than we've played it over the last few years. It's becoming a bit of a bowling green this week because of the dry weather and the heat. It doesn't seem to be as heavy. Whether that's, you know, the fact that the grass is indifferent, I don't know, but it just seems to be quicker.
Yeah, the times we've come in the past, as the afternoon goes on, it sort of gets heavier, doesn't it? And
Yeah,
also,
very much so.
it does also leave footprints, doesn't it? The sand base tends to soften up, but
Yeah,
there's not so many footprints
not so
on the
many
green.
this time.
Good in here, lad. Well played.
You probably hear
good ball, Dan.
Dyson saying there, good in here. Yeah, line 3, Ross needs to play a bowl here. He's been doing it all day.
That'll be one now.
Yeah.
Oh, save 2.
I think so.
I
Same
don't think
ball
he
as
expected
your
to
last
save two that way, but it worked.
Danny perhaps is trying to rest on that side bar, he can just push it out.
Well, he's got pace on again here.
And just pegged away.
Only the one.
7-4. And Jack's just going back across towards the number 2 green. Played this mark quite a lot today.
Yeah, he's had another yard ball. Not leaded as well as he has been doing in this pairs tournament.
Has Laura made the trip?
Yeah, might just give up. She needs to put another yard in that.
Can you get off it?
Yeah, good ball.
Still probably a yard around.
Yes, I think she'll reach this time, or she has reached. It needs to come round a lot, this.
Got it, that.
Might have won it, yeah.
Got it on the
Won a
side,
yard on
yeah.
the length, yeah.
Hard to tell from our position just how far Jack's first ball's gone through.
Yeah, this needs to get on this. This is short, Dan. Needs to fly.
Left foot the up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, Rossi's turned his peg here.
Well, he knows the green so much after today's performance. He knows every way the grass on it now, so I would think he's given up there. Needs to get on again, Dan.
Reached. Ross looks further with the peg.
Looks like last ball won it. Five-seven.
Blistering start, it slowed down a little.
Yeah, it has. He certainly doesn't rush, does Ross Dunkley. It's a good thing, a good attitude to have. He's very calm and just takes his own time.
I think in this weather anybody's chasing around too much.
Very much so.
Laura just going across. Change of scenery now.
Yeah,
Just
another
gone
yard
through the
over.
yard. It's also mentioned there just in the shot. the legend that is Roy Armson, who's refereeing this game.
Yeah, Roy from Cheshire still enjoys his bowling. Loves weeks away like this, and he can tell people the tales of how good he was and all the things he's won. He really was a top class player, and obviously proving now how good he is at officiating as well.
He's a good referee.
Oh, very much so.
So, back to the bowls. Laura saying run away.
Just give up.
Jack's urging Dan's bowl on.
Yeah, well, sure, he's right. Just looks paced here. Just gone out.
I think it's one to Dyson and Ferris at the moment. That's a good ball.
What a good ball.
8-5. Dyson and Ferris lead. 11 up.
I just heard somebody in the crowd say that Ross is a big lad, isn't he? I'm sure he'll be proud of that, so.
I think in Birmingham they call them highly toned athletes. So.
Highly toned athletes, right. Must remember that one, Mel.
It's totally unflappable, Ross.
Yeah.
It's on with it, enjoys the game.
Yeah, very much. It's a shame he doesn't go in more competitions up sort of Yorkshire way. I suppose he doesn't go, and you probably know more than me, because
he doesn't go in many tournaments. He started doing a few more of late, obviously his successes.
Been so impressed with him this week. I've not come across him much at all, and him and Peter Dunkley, both very good players.
Yep. Beat Dunkley this year. I think he won the averages in one of the Summit League, which is a tough league to win it. But as I say, Ross is since he won that first major thing with Cradley, it spurs you on a little bit to get one in the bank, doesn't it?
Oh, very much so, yeah. It just fills you with confidence.
At the end, although he defeated me in the final, he was very emotional. He was quite tearful. Well, I did say to him, I don't know why you're crying for, it's me who lost. Laura's trying here.
Oh, good ball, Laura. Good ball.
Good shot.
Ross wants it away.
Needs to leave it alone a bit.
Dear, dear, dear.
Hey lad, calm down. We've got next one, have we all? Yeah, calm down, yeah, just...
I think was line 2, are they? And Rossi's just knocked before. Now they're just for one. But give Dan Ferris a bit more room, Dave,
I
isn't
think
it?
he's short. This needs to get on. Oh, Danny, that was a bad ball, that. He should have been up to that. Yard of the back could have won.
Rossi's just thinking about this one, just trying to find a way through. A lot of bowls in front. Stop quick.
Yeah, trying to just give up.
I think it looks like a measuring job. No, they've just taken the one. So that's 6-8, is it?
Yeah, I think it's 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
just changing it. Yeah, 6-8. Doesn't seem to be on the road, this one, Mel. Stuck it a bit to back.
Surprised she's gone there, really, because
Yeah,
last time Jack Dyson played a real bowl there, didn't
he has again.
He's again.
Better now, Laura.
Give it a chance.
Real chance. Falls over, it wins. Maybe. The legend that is will let them know.
He thinks it's gone out.
There's no in these, Dan. Not at all. No, play it wouldn't.
Jack Dyson's not so confident who's in that. Roy's indicated they got the winning bowl. He's told Dan Ferris to play for it.
Right, as far as you want. Bowl, lad.
Yeah. It's made certain. The bowl there that Dan just stood up is his partner Jack Dyson's.
This needs to run.
It's Ross saying here, can it peg?
Again.
No.
Didn't look at it though, did it?
No, not at all. No. He must be feeling the effects now, Mel. He's been in this sun all day.
You'll probably still stop for a practice after. They've been on the green every night, haven't they?
No, it is unlucky, really. He's 1 in, 1 out, I think.
9-6. 2 more needed. We're heading into the corners.
Change of tactics. And boy, can this young man reach. He was on the other green the other day, full corners and playing really well.
Not a bad
Good
thing
ball.
there. Somebody just said get your next one.
Good ball. Yeah, the main Masters starts tomorrow, and I don't know what. I've not seen the group that Jack's in, but the amount of practice he's had on this green, Mel, you know, he's got to give himself a chance because he plays it so well.
He just caught stretching out, just caught Laura short there. Well, those two, line game. Ross and Laura got 3 balls to try and remove them. Well, she's further.
Oh, Laura, what a good
What a
ball.
great shot. Well, I'm sure that Jack was ready to shake hands.
Yeah.
Dan's reach just on the top.
Danger on yours, Laura, or not? Huh?
There's not really any danger of Ross here, is there?
No, not really. He can sit on those 2 balls to the left of the Jack. Or...
That's more than I thought.
He just stuck out. Well, Dan's played at it with his second ball. Watching it.
Get up in it. Plant that. Hey, up! Ah, good ball.
Oh,
Well, what a ball that is. Just hit
It's
Jack's side ball and turned it in.
certainly wasn't played for, but the result was to perfection.
Laura's just had a lot. Conceded, they're down. Yeah, Ross is watching this one as well. Stuck out. Great ball there from Dan.
Very much.
Perfect shot from young Dan there. Seems quite happy about that.
Yep.
Right, 10-6. One needed for the title. Been some good bowls played in this final day.
Very much so, yeah. Impressed with Laura, really. I mean, Laura's from the same neck of the woods, isn't she? From where Ross is from.
From North Midlands, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack.
Certainly played a good lead here. Good ball, Jack.
And you want one per game, that's the sort of lead you want, Dave.
Very much so. This is a good mark, this. It's finger peg, and you actually got to reach, but it does actually finish the nearer it gets to the jack. It's good mark. It's caught Laura out. You really have got to reach, even though you think you're bowling downhill. Oh, he's left it short.
Yeah. As soon as he sent it, Jack, he's I'm short. Maybe a nuisance.
Yeah, very much so. It looks to be on the road. Laura's balls, yeah. Hell of a chance this if it misses. What a good ball.
Good ball again. Oh, it's been an excellent game so
Yeah,
far.
very much so. Dan's got a chance here as well. He's really given it a chance. It might just peg away at the death. Good effort. Gives him something to play for with his last bowl.
Yeah. Ross can't really overplay, can he?
No, he's settled for the one they've got, I would think. Just stick something in the way. Any connection on this bowl or jack and they could be game. And give it a chance.
Well, Jack's watching this, he likes it. It's underneath.
Ross has pulled out some games this morning in the Taylor's comp. Maybe he can do it again here.
No, he's not sent this one. Satisfied for one.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic bowl there, Laura.
Brilliant bowl.
Seven, 10. 4 now would be nice, Dave.
Yeah, probably if anybody can, it'd be Ross that can.
Well, Ross is, I think, going to take the jack.
What a good idea this is, by the way. I mean, he's obviously thinking of a mark he can play that he knows very well. Plays a good lead, puts the two young lads under pressure.
Yeah. And he's going into the area green that we know how well he played earlier today to win the Taylor Bowls one.
He did, but I don't think he's got this away very well. It took a little bit of a bump when he delivered it. No, it's a small yard.
When you swap round like that, it's either a brilliant tactical decision or a disaster.
Good ball, Jack.
It's hard sometimes when you're playing at the back all through a game to take the jack and
Very
lead,
much
isn't
so, yeah.
Well, he looks further.
Yeah, he got this away better. Needs to miss his own. That stopped it going in.
Coming in. Oh, again, Dyson and Ferris lying game on. Just having a bit of a chat. What to do?
I think he's going to need Laura to pull out another good bowl here to stay in this tournament.
Well, she's done it in the last couple of ends. At least the two bowls in front of the jack are both their partners.
Oh, that's a turnover from Jack, and it's an absolute real bowl.
Yeah, that's what Ross is just saying to Laura. Just need 2 rolls on his own bowl to count. Should give it a chance. Oh.
Two
Oh.
down. What a good
She's
ball,
made
Laura.
2.
I don't expect Ross wanted to, thought this would be a right tactical move, but with Laura playing at the back and she's reached.
Dan, is it? Oh, Now, he could actually have made it 3.
Play with 2 on.
2.
Play again. Anything on the jack, it's alright. No worries. Play again.
It's another tremendous end of bowls.
Very much so.
What's he says? Come again, Laura.
She's paced again here. That's a good bowl, Laura.
Well, 7-10.
Lane 3.
3. Well, there's nothing sure for Dan. He's just got to play up a line and hope for the best. And he's watching it.
Not the gap. Not the gap.
Oh, just at the gap. Three. Well, here we are. 10 all in the final. 11 up. Ross has been here once today. Same situation. 10 all in the Taylor
He
bowls.
very much has. I
And
think
won it
this,
11-10. 10 all in the pairs. And
And
he's in the position he wants to be. On the mark that he served him so well. So it was a good idea to swap.
Very good.
Oh, he's following it all the way up. Here is Ross. Nearly
It's a
burst
very
into
good
a
ball.
run then.
Good bowl.
That one for game. What can Jack Dyson say?
Give it a chance. It's too far.
Drifted out the way. That's a big target. Ross needs to get another one in. He needs to make a double, doesn't he?
Yeah. Pace to do this as well. Well, he's done all he can, Ross, now. He's got a good bowl, counting second bowl.
Yeah, Jack and Dan Ferris just having a little bit of a chat. I think Jack was contemplating firing, I think. Well, he's played at it with pace. Hold your breath, Ross.
Holding 2. Send one right round the outside. Comes a lot wider. You get a peg off all this. Try and finish anywhere around.
If you pick that up on the sound, Ross is just telling Laura to swing one right round the back because there is a danger. Dan Ferris can just trail the jack.
Down really. Yeah, let's try. Alright. Yeah, good ball. Go on. Go on the back.
Dan's paced here. He's given this a chance. He's given this a real chance.
Reeling lad.
Right, won it.
That's a good bowl.
Well, the line game here now. What can Laura do again?
Ball slightly tight and just touch over.
I wish she needed a bowl this now, Dave.
It is.
Well, she's played at it with pace. Oh! Now who's in? She did everything. Well, Jack Dyson thinks. Jack Dyson thinks he's in.
They're having a look, they're not sure. I think by Ross's, the way Ross is thinking, it looks like it back ball's in yet.
Well, they've conceded. Well, what a great game of bowls that was.
Yeah, good game.
A tremendous final. The winner there, Jack Dyson, shaking hands with Laura. Laura bowled superb. There's the winners, Jack and Dan Ferris. Well, it's as good a game of doubles you could wish to see there.
Very much so. It's been a great day today. I mean, Ross has obviously come out second best there, but he's had his day today. But the two young lads probably deserved it. They've played, the best in the pairs today.
Well, what a great game. Well, thanks for joining us here, Dave, and I think we'll go and now have a chat with the Portugal doubles winners.
Yeah, good luck to them.
Okay, joining me now are the Taylor's random pairs winners. On my right hand side, Dan Ferris. I got that right, Dan,
That's
thank
the
you.
one, yeah.
And to my left, Yorkshire's Jack Dyson. Well done, lads. What a final that was.
Yeah, well, what a good game. Yeah, I think we got off to a real start, and 3-3-3. I think we went 3 down second then, but I thought, well, it's but no, I'm very happy. Green's superb. In this sun you can't fault it.
No.
Dan's played some good balls at the back. It's not easy to play at the back all the time when you have to keep finding some balls, but he's done well, and really pleased. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It really was a good final, wasn't it? I mean, sort of particularly Laura, Doherty, who played with Ross Dunkley, I mean, she found last couple of 3 ends, she found some real bowls, didn't she?
Oh, like you say, Ross, he's just won the one earlier, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
he's buzzing into it at the minute.
Yeah.
But Laurie, she did the business, didn't she?
Superb.
She let you 2 good ones up there. She snotted you one down here, hasn't she, Jack?
Well, these are going to stand, and she soon sorted them out.
That's
Sort
right.
of took the pressure off me a bit towards the beginning. You were leading as well as you did.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Yeah, she led really well.
Try us a bit. Try and do us a bit, yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Is it both first time visit for you over here?
It
Just for
yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What do you think of the place? I mean, it's a wonderful setup, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's fantastic, isn't it? Phenomenal, yeah, it is.
These villas that we're stopping in, they're superb.
Yeah,
aren't
they
they?
are, yeah.
Oh,
Green,
it's
bowling
living a
greens.
dream, isn't it?
Bowling greens are
You
superb.
could play here every week of the season.
Oh, well,
couldn't you?
yeah.
No
I
trouble.
wouldn't say no to that.
Yeah.
Anyway, lads, I'm sure you well-deserved Sagres is waiting
Oh,
for you down
yeah.
in the bar. So